Yo, what's up guys, this is Nicholas back again with another very important video, and today I'm being joined by my G Riyadh for an upper body ring workout that has been set up into 4 different blocks of exercises. Now this ring workout is going to be suitable for both beginners and people with prior fitness knowledge, since each one of the exercises in these 4 blocks is going to involve easier to harder progressions. Also now I'm passing on to Riyadh to explain to you guys what we're going to be doing in each one of these 4 blocks.
Yeah, so the 4 blocks, as he said, are going to target every single muscle in your body. So we split the 4 blocks into push-ups, pull-ups, rings, and dips. And within each block, we're going to have an easier variation and a harder variation. You literally pick whatever fits your needs, applying reps on that, and by the end, we'll have a sick pump in every muscle in the upper body.
Alright, let's get it. Let's get started, yeah?
Okay. Alright, so start with your arms fully extended. You're going to come down, you're going to go as deep as you can. So come down and you go as deep as you can. And then when you come up, bring your arms in. So you squeeze your hands together and you turn your palms outwards. And this puts more of a squeeze on the chest. So at the top, you'll really feel a pec squeeze. And then you come back down, nice and slow and controlled. And then come back up. And at the top, once again, squeeze and turn your palms outwards. Okay, and then come back down again. Now this is a lot harder than regular push-ups because you're doing rings. You have to work on your stability and you have to stabilize your core. Because your body's working hard to stabilize your core at the same time, you do much less reps of this than you would with a normal push-up. You can see he's always under tension. You can even see like he's shaking because it's really difficult to try and maintain your stability. So give us one more rep as an example, and then come film his chest at the top. So when he squeezes it and turn your palms outwards, see the squeeze. Yeah, that's good.
Alright, so he's gonna start with his arms fully extended, and he's gonna go down in the same way as I did. But the difference is when he reaches down, he's gonna push his palms outwards. And by doing that, when he's coming back up, he's gonna be working more with his biceps. And that is gonna be way more harder than what I did. So like he's gonna be going there really low. Alright, so I'm talking about when he's coming back up. I mean, you can really see that his biceps are being worked up. Alright, give us one more rep. If you want to get to the hard progression, do this.
So the way you can work up from next progression to this progression is every time you get on the rings, you're going to be going a little bit lower every time. So that's what I did. So I could never go lower than what Nick did. But every time you train, you just go a little bit lower every time. So the first time you train, you might be doing, normal ring push-ups. Second time, you're going deeper. Third time, turn your palm out. Fourth time, turn your palm out, do a little lower, and eventually you work up to what I did. And even after me, there's still more progression. So you can actually go as far as fully extending your arm at the bottom once you turn your palm out, and that would be the hardest progression. So there's always, room to improve.
Right. So for the second block, we're going to be doing ring pull-ups, and I'll be showing you guys the easier progressions, and Riyadh will be showing you guys the harder progressions.
Alright, so we're going to start with our right arm in the supinated grip. So that's with the palm facing you as if you were going to do a chin-up. And your left arm is going to be in the pronated grip. That's facing away from you as if you were doing a regular pull-up. So right arm supinated, left arm pronated. Okay, so we're going to start with the arms fully extended. And as we come up, we're really going to focus on contracting the bicep. So our head is going to be closer to the right arm because we're focusing on that. And that puts more tension on this arm than that arm, and we're really focusing on working the biceps. When you come down nice and slowly. And same thing again. With the right arm, focus on the contraction of the bicep. And then come down. And now let's swap to the left arm. So now the left arm is going to be in the supinated position, and the right arm is in the pronated position. And this is going to focus on our left bicep. So first we're working the right bicep, then we're working the left bicep. So same thing again. Really focus on coming to that arm, meeting that arm with your base. Like that. Now the reason we do one arm supinated and one arm pronated is because we want to focus on our one arm pulling strength. So we want to focus on working, for example, our right arm bicep and then our left arm bicep. If we did both supinated, it's a lot easier because you're working both biceps at the same time. Because we're putting tension on one of them at a time, it's a lot harder. So give us one more rep on the left. Alright, perfect. Alright, good. Alright guys, so I'm going to be demonstrating the harder progression. So this is called the one arm assisted chin up.
Alright, so for this exercise, he's going to start with his right hand fully extended and his left hand on the ring. And he's going to pull himself up slowly. Alright, so by doing that, he's going to be putting more resistance in his right hand because his left hand is already contracted. And in that way, he's going to be working on his right hand. Alright, by the way, this exercise is also good if you're trying to progress to the one hand pull up. Alright, give us one more. Alright, the third block, we're going to be doing ring dips. And I'm going to be showing you guys the harder progressions. Alright, let's get it.
Alright, so we're going to start with our arms fully extended at the top of the dip. And we're going to have our knees bent and our feet crossed. So when we come down, we're going to come down as low as possible, which really stretches the chest. If you come close, so come back up. At the top, you squeeze, placing the most emphasis on your tricep. As you come down, so come and film his chest as he comes down. So come down, you can really see the side of the chest really being stretched. And then straight back up and squeeze at the top. So give us one more rep and come get the chest over here. And as he comes up, look at the squeeze of the pecs. There we go. Perfect. Alright guys, so I'm going to be demonstrating the easier progression. These are called elevated ring dips. And the reason why these are easier is because we're going to be placing our feet on a higher surface. And what this does is take a lot of the load off our arms. So essentially we're dipping lower weights.
Right, so he's going to start off with his hands fully extended. And he's going to go down slowly. Another thing, he's going to keep his hands closer to his body. And in that way, he'll be working out his tricep muscles more. And also the other very important thing to keep in mind is that the higher your feet are, the harder it will be. One more. Nice. Nice. Alright, so for the last block, we're going to be doing ring rows. And I'm going to be showing you guys the easier progressions, which are going to be the regular ring rows. Let's get it.
Alright, so you want to start at the bottom of the rings. So this is a pulling movement. So you're going to be underneath the rings. Your feet are going to be extended as far as possible. Just to be safe, we've got some ties to put his feet against so he doesn't slip. Okay, so we're going to keep our core tight. We're going to keep our hips up. We don't want to sag in the middle. We want to keep our hips up. And when we pull, we're going to pull as high up as possible. So as high as we can go. And we're going to come back down. Fully extend the arms at the bottom. Okay? When we pull, rather than pulling to our chest, we're going to try to pull as low as possible, which places more emphasis on the back. So pull up. And at the top, try squeeze for 2 seconds. And then release. Now give us one more nice, slow, controlled rep. So if you come close, you can see how his core is engaged. So when he comes to the top, everything is very tight. Everything is in a straight line. And then come back down. Alright. Alright guys, so I'm going to be demonstrating the harder progression. So these are called elevated ring rows. So the difference with this is my feet are going to be placed on a higher surface, which means because of gravity, we have more to pull. So you're technically rowing for greater weights.
Alright, so he's going to start off with his hands pronated, and in that way he'll be working on more of his back. And as he pulls up, he's going to now twist his hands. And that little twist, he's going to be switching the workload from his back to his biceps. Alright, so give us some more rep. Nice.
Alright guys, so now that we finished the 4 blocks, we've hit literally every single muscle group in our upper body. So we started with the ring push-ups, we hit our chest and our shoulders. Then with the pull-ups, we hit our back and our biceps. Then with the dips, we hit our triceps, chest and shoulders. And then finally with the rows, we hit our back and our biceps once again.
Alright, so that's it for the upper body ring workout. If you want to make this more effective for you, you can increase the number of reps or increase the resistance by doing each one of these exercises, like weights in your bag. Yeah, and also the other thing, I'm gonna leave his YouTube channel in the video description below, so be sure to go and check it out. And that's it. Make sure you like, share, and also subscribe for more fitness content. Go follow me on Instagram as well, Nicholas C9. Peace.